So to set this up, and someone had actually commented with basically the setup I'm using. Essentially, all we're doing is using a border width, a transparent border, and then changing the width of it to give a so that the image itself appears to expand, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, and we'll start back over. So the first thing you want to do, so this is just I have users here in the app, and then this is, sorry, we're kicking field goals and a little distracted. So just a search for users, then I have a profile image. But the first thing we want to do here is we're just going to grab a regular group and put that here in the repeating group, and we'll just make this the size of the cell, which is 150 by 150, and we'll just set this to group cell content, and this will be type user and current sales user. Okay. Inside of this, let's go ahead and we'll add an image. And we're going to set this to 140 by 140, and then center that in the cell. This will just be profile image. And let's see, I think I saw some settings here that I did not want. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that to be showing anything. Okay, on the image then, let's go ahead and we'll grab parent groups users image. Let's see, profile image. And then we want to go ahead and process this with Mgix. And we're going to check this resize to fit the dimensions by cropping. So you can auto crop around the face, and it gives you some pretty neat options here, but we definitely want to set it to crop to fit. And then this, I think we'll set to zoom. And then let's go on down. Let's get rid of this style. And we're going to set the roundness to 100. Give us a nice round image. And border style is going to be solid. We're going to set it to 10 width. And then let's make it white, and then pull the transparency all the way down. So I mean, really, as long as it's transparent, it probably doesn't matter what color it is. I don't know, I always feel like if the transparency goes away, I'd rather have something white, right? I mean, you could make it to the color of the background, but that's just too much work. All right, we're good there, and that's going to be our normal state. So if we preview this, so just a heads up, this will probably be a longer video. I'm not sure how long yet, but depending on how long this hover goes, I may break this up. But there we go. So we have our images, but there's no hover effect yet, right? And so what we want to do is we're going to create a condition, and this is just going to reference that group cell content, and we'll say when it is hovered, then let's change the border width. And we're going to change this to 1. So if we refresh, we can see we will get that hover effect, but it's very ugly, right? So it's very just jerky, and it doesn't look nice. So to fix that, we'll just go into the transitions here, and we'll put a transition on border width, and let's make this an ease in out, and then change this to 300 just to slow it down slightly, and we'll refresh. And there we go. So now the hover looks really good, but we'll go ahead and add another, just an overlay group here to give it a little bit of a nicer transition so that it's kind of grayed out if it's not being hovered. So let's grab a group. We'll pop it in here and remove the style. All right, let's go ahead and make this 140 by 140. Oops. Center that as well. So background style, we'll just make this transparent white. Let's go with 35. And then we'll make the roundness here 100. And we don't need a border on this. All right, I think that's right. Transparent roundness border, okay. And then we'll put, here while we're looking at this, we'll just say profile overlay. All right, come on. There we go. All right, then we'll put a condition here that references that cell content is, group cell content is hovered. And then we're going to change the background color to fully transparent. And let's make sure it's on top. It is. Oh, transition. Let's put a transition. Because that'll do the same thing again. So it will kind of work, but that overlay where it's graying out the picture a little bit would just change immediately, right? So it's not terrible, but let's go ahead and put a transition background style. And we're going to do this 300 as well, and we'll use the same ease in out. All right, there we go. Really nice hover effect, works really well. It can be a little tricky if you're doing more than just an image to make it look really nice, and in some of that it may be easier just to use some kind of a plugin or CSS to get the hover effect you want. But if you have some images or a text or just something you want a little to spruce up with a little bit of motion, this is a great way to do that, and you can see it works flawlessly, and it looks nice too. So